Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing something a bit different to what I have not been doing. We are actually just furnishing a house that my good friend actually made and it's on the gallery as well. I have uploaded the finished version, so if you want to check out the unfinished version then it will link to her fun and exciting Sims gallery as well. So this house it's called Absurd House. That is what she named it, so we will roll with that for the title. And it is quite absurd. It has some really interesting different layouts. It's not your stereotypical house, which was what I was kind of hoping for, because when I was out with her to see Infinity War, I was like, I don't have that much time this week. I've got a new client, so I've been doing stuff for him, so I haven't had much time to actually build anything. So I was like, do you have an amazing house that I could furnish for my channel? And she was like, yes, I will pick out the most complicated and fun house that I can find for you. And that is what she did. So we're working from the top down. There is about, I think there's like 7 floors to this house, and they're all pretty unique and really interesting to work with. So I gave myself the rules of not touching any of the exterior or the layout of it. I just had to literally furnish it unless it didn't have any wallpaper, like these two rooms up the top. So at the top here we have a master bedroom-ish. This is probably the more normal part of the build. I kind of get more and more elaborate as we go down with the amount of rooms, and I was running out of just making living rooms and stuff, and I didn't really want to do that. So I was like, I need to get my creative hat on here and actually think of some cool fun stuff to make. So there were a lot of sort of balcony areas at the top here, so I kind of tried to do a lot of some fun outdoor seating areas. And then we've got this one down here, which I was like, we could make a little dance floor area outside disco space, which was quite fun. And I don't normally get to put half the items that I used in this build into actual Sims homes, because you never either have the space, or which we'll get onto tomorrow, which is also another fun video that's just taking a slight fun and poke at something that's happened, but you'll see that tomorrow. And so we had randomly a door that had just a women's bathroom door on it, so I was just like, I'll turn this into a fun kids bedroom. It's got some fun kids wallpaper, so I rolled with that, and we added in the dreaded ball pit and the slide as well, because everyone in the Sims community does love that ball pit so much. And it was really fun and interesting, especially this room. It had loads of hexagons in it, so that's the post. And so I kind of thought it looked like a kitchen because it had tiles and stuff. So I was like, how do I fit a kitchen in here when I've got a load of hexagons in the middle on the sides of the room? So I kind of thought, let's split the kitchen up. Like, you don't have all your utilities in one room sometimes. So we've got a laundry room, we've got a bathroom, we've got a dishwasher and a sort of appliance room, and then I try and squeeze in the cupcake factory as well, because that is a huge item and can never fit anywhere logical. So this build is very, I wouldn't say illogical, it's very using geometrics and maths and stuff, so it's not your usual house, that's all I can say. So it was kind of interesting to try and fit in normal, what we would class as normal sort of fixtures and fittings within a irregular space. But I think I did actually manage to get a quite nice looking kitchen. I do actually like those tiles, and all the stuff that I'm putting in is whatever packs that I've got, but she only has base games, so all the sort of furnishings and stuff are all-based game, so it was kind of nice to see some different wallpapers, because sometimes I get stuck in using the same wallpapers over and over again. I do particularly like these blue tiles that she's used. It keeps reminding me of space, so I kind of wanted to use that in some parts, so I do put in some of the corner seats because they work super well in those little rooms, and made it like a little spacey sitting area that you can go and chill out in. It's like round the corner, yeah, it's just in there. So I used the space mat as well, the kids one, just to add in and cover up the flooring in there as well a bit, just because it looks a bit harsh to have a nice comfy seating area and not have like, I don't know what, it's like roofing or something, I don't know actually, but make a little bin area and some like utility sort of room where you could like dump some stuff in, and then we've got a little office area, and this is kind of a more formal dining area, so we've just got a few basic things in there and just some wall decorations to tie in with the blue and stuff. And I didn't really have to add a lot of plants into this build because she added a load of plants around the building itself. Some of them I actually had to move, because they were coming through the building a bit too much, so I couldn't see what I was doing, but I'm sure she will be fine with this. She will probably watch this, and I will probably send it to her as well. And we had to move the cupcake machine because I didn't realise that it was blocking all the doors into the different areas, so I moved it down to the hallway. This hallway was quite nice. It was quite different as well. It gave me a lot of like Mediterranean feel, especially with the colours and the tiles, so I kind of made it a little fancy hallway that's got some nice bits of artwork and some trophies and stuff. And then I made this into a little guest bedroom, so it's literally just got a bed and a sort of tatty wardrobe bit, and kind of had a little seat outside. This area was a bit more conventional, so I kind of went with a load of kids' bedrooms. We got one toddler room and a few kids' bedrooms because they all had sort of the kids' wallpapers, so I kind of rolled with what was going on in each room. So we've got a nice little purple room here, and it's all looking very funky. And then I made a blue room. I kind of used a bit more like elaborate colors and stuff in this build as well. I didn't like hold back on anything. I kind of just wanted to make it super fun and super interesting. And then this is another bedroom, but using blue, but using a white and orange as well, because the wallpaper was darker, so I didn't want to go too dark with the colors as well, because it'd be too drab in there. And I also extended the outside a bit, that we will see in a minute, that just to get the pirate ship in, because I wanted to add, because obviously we've got all the kids stuff down there, so I thought we'd add some fun outdoor activities for them. And then we just got a little bathroom at the end, which looks a bit more how a traditional bathroom. And then I thought, because we had loads of open windows here, it'd be perfect for a little art studio, and so I filled it with all different easels and all the paintings and stuff. I do like making a good art studio in The Sims, and then putting some of my favourite pictures up on the wall. And I think it'd be quite nice to go and paint in there, especially as it's in the shade and you can kind of see through the trees a bit. And then in this room I kind of wanted to make a sort of fun activity room, so we've got the like Don't Wake the Llama, and we've got some of the gaming stuff and a foosball table and sort of a nice kids activity room. We've got some movie posters up on the wall as well, just for fun. And just add in a mat as well. It was quite hard to think of what I could put in the corridors and the spaces, because they didn't really lead to anywhere, so I kind of made this little seating area out the front, and then just added in some plants and some little decorative items down the bottom just to make it a bit more interesting. And then here's me trying to fit in the climbing frame and the pirate ship. So I did cheekily extend it out a bit just so I could fit it in. And then there was an extra like 2 split bathroom area, so I was like, can I do a split bathroom? And I was like, no, we shall do a spa. So I added in a load of the spa day stuffs, and it's quite a fun area. So we've got like a changing area and with the lockers and stuff, and then a little meditation mat, and then we've got the proper like manicure and pedicure thing and the massage table in the other room. So that was quite fun. And then on this level it was a smaller level, and then we got the big level at the bottom which looked like a fun party zone. So I kind of thought this would be like a secret, well not secret, but a science lair. So we've got the rocket ship, and we're going to make a little gym area as well, so because obviously you need to get your fitness up if you're going to be an astronaut, and obviously if you're building a load of stuff as well. So we've got a little gym area, and just adding in some mats to cover the wooden floor, and then we've got a little seating chill out area for when you've done your hard workout and you can sit and chill. And obviously I did try and put all the laundry stuff in where I could, but sometimes it was quite hard. And then we're just making a little sort of workstation. So we've got the woodworking table, and then we've got the cats and dogs sort of the crafting tables, just to look like they're actual sort of science ones, because I don't have Get to Work. So we've got a few plans about, we've got a cool like mat as well, and then we've got a few posters, graphs and stuff, just to make it a bit more sciencey. And then this area I was kind of thought it would be quite nice to have another sort of chill out area just away from everything else, and just to separate off between this floor and the floor below. So we've gone for a red, white and blue theme, which is always good, and using the Japanese stuff. It's quite a contrast between all the other rooms on that floor. And then we get to this floor, which is full of all the fun sort of flooring and wallpapers and stuff. So I thought this room, the biggest room, would be a cinema. So we've got all the biggest TV and all the comfy seats as well. And some of the rooms weren't actually big enough to put items in, so I kind of had to work out which ones I could put stuff in. So we got a observatory down here, which I don't know how well that would actually work, but I don't think it actually matters. And then we kind of got a recording studio off here, so we've got a keyboard and a microphone, and then we've got a desk that kind of resembles a recording sort of mixing desk, and then we've got the karaoke thing as well, just to practice your singing skill. And then in this room we have a photo studio, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, a photo studio. So we've got a few things to like make a white background, then we've got a few lights, and then I add in the table with a few of the different cameras and an iPad as well, so you can upload the pictures, and so you can edit them all in Photoshop. And then I put a skinny legend of the skeleton in there as a test model. And then we've got a pipe blowing thing at the bottom, because I thought that'd be quite fun to fit in that space. And then I was trying to fit in other things that I kind of scaled down the spa and put it in, but I don't know whether that actually works or not. And then just added in a few seating areas within the space that I can. So here are the little more detailed look of the floor plan, and we will get into the screenshots as well. It was super interesting and super fun. So if any of you guys have any cool builds that you would like me to furnish or anything, then feel free to leave a link in the description and I will go grab them off the gallery for you. So I hope you all enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and if you'd like to see any more builds, then feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.